Welcome everyone to this recap of the FIDE Women's World Cup 2025. We are now in the quarter-final stage. Only 8 players remain, out of which 4 are Indians. We have Humpy, Harika, Vaishali and Divya. Today was the first classical game, and what happened here? Well, Humpy, who was playing against the young Chinese player Yuxin Song, just played the most incredible game. She played this opening which is similar to the Catalan with a delayed d4, got her bishop out to f4, and then started to develop something truly spectacular. She pushed her pawn to d5, then takes, then e4, sacrificed, e5, e6, 2 pawns down, and then when she went rook and her rook was on e1, black castled. Actually, black should have played knight f8, defending the e6 pawn, but she castled, and Humpy took on e6, brought the other rook, then sacrificed on f6. She brought her queen in, and then finally, when she managed to get knight h4, she was winning, and it was a beautiful execution of an attack by Humpy with scoring a win with the white pieces. Now she has a 1-point lead, and it will be very difficult for her opponent to make a comeback. If Humpy makes a draw in the second round, she moves into the semi-finals. Now, one of the Indians is definitely going to make it into the semi-finals. Why do I say so? Because Divya and Harika are playing against each other. Their game was interesting, but it was very even. Divya tried to put some pressure. Harika was very solid. Nothing much happened. A draw ensued. Now Harika will have the white pieces in game 2. And if she manages to beat Divya there, she'll qualify. If Divya beats Harika, she will qualify. Or in case of a draw, we'll move to the rapid and blitz tie breaks. We had Vaishali, who played a very nice game against Tan Zhongyi. In fact, Vaishali had a very serious edge going on with the white pieces. She was putting pressure on her opponent, but it was not enough. In one position where Tan Zhongyi got knight to e5, Vaishali brought her queen back to e2. But instead of that, if she had played rook a3, perhaps bringing the rook over this way would have given her good winning chances. It was still very, very sharp and complex position, and Vaishali just thought of like trading pieces, and the game ended in a draw. So Vaishali and Tan Zhongyi have drawn their first game. In the only non-Indian encounter between Lei Tingye and Nana Zagnidze, it was the Chinese GM who prevailed. There, Lei Tingye looks like a very strong contender to win the title. So here we are after the first round. We have Humpy winning, Harika and Divya drawing, and Vaishali with a draw. The second game will be played later today, and I hope that all of these girls will play well. 3 spots are there for the candidates. Do keep in mind, with just 8 players left, I believe 1 or more Indians can get those candidate spots. For now, this is Sagar Shah signing off. Bye-bye.